3, 2, 1. Sweet! Welcome back to Off the Cuff. As always, your Off the Cuff crew. Yo, Jace, Lachlan.
Thank you.
Shane.
What's good?
Got anything? That's your introduction. What's good?
Yeah, that's mine.
It's okay.
What's good?
And we got another guest, back-to-back episodes, 3 in a row now. Mailei. Aolua.
Hello, Governor.
Just so everybody knows, today's episode number 5, is brought to you by Great Northern.
Old Nick at 20 to 8 in the fucking morning.
Great Northern long neck. Shout out to Great
Get
Northern.
that up.
Thanks for the beer. It's good stuff.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Cheers, boys.
Oh, I want to cheers.
Oh, cheers. Cheers, Shane.
Can I have a cheese too?
Cheers, Lachlan.
Oh, look at
Shane
him
with
with
his
his water.
protein water.
Oh, yeah.
PEDs. How's everyone going?
Yeah, good. It's a bit hot today, mate.
It is. It is.
Yeah, bit hot. Bit
How-
hot.
How's work?
Yeah. Yeah, can't complain. It was alright. Working out in
Wait,
Liverpool.
can you bring the mic in closer to you?
Fucking hell. Ready.
Liverpool.
Liverpool exhaust.
Yeah. It's alright. It's alright. Nothing interesting happened. No dogs there. Just hot. Little
No
hot.
dogs. Like, do you have constant running with dogs?
Well, last week, there was a little pup Rottweiler. I say little, but it was like fucking up to your hip. Real docile, but good dogs. I rate it maybe number 3 dogs I've seen.
What, it was on the job site or?
Yeah, the client's dog.
Fuck, I hate when people bring their dogs to the job site. I used to hate it.
Why?
Why? You don't like
I don't
dogs?
trust other people's dogs, man.
Why?
I remember one time I was working on a job and this guy, he just rocks up to the site with his dog, running around the thing. I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to go back into work, but I'm just sitting outside. I don't trust
You
this
scared
dog.
of dogs?
I don't
Yeah.
trust other people's dogs.
No,
It's a
scared
trust
of dogs.
issue.
He's
If it's my own dog, I'm perfectly fine, but I don't trust other
but you
people's
don't have a dog, so...
I used to have a dog.
yeah, what, 20 years ago?
Nah, like 10.
No, I knew you
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah, it died in year 8.
Oh, okay, maybe I didn't.
Oh,
You
you
know
never
what
came over my house in
Oh,
year
yeah,
8.
yeah,
What was your
true.
dog's name?
Oscar.
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 What was it? What breed?
Rottweiler.
Oh, it was a Roddy as well?
Yeah, Roddy.
Ah, how old was it?
When we put him down, it was about 12. I think it was 12, 13.
Would you buried here?
Nah, no. We took him to the vet and we put him down. He was old. He had a few injuries. He was hurting.
Alright.
So, like, better off. Saddest day of my life.
So that-
R.I.P. Oscar.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Oscar.
Yeah, great dog.
What did they do? Just cremate it.
I don't know what they do.
You didn't care?
What? I was fucking 10 years old, 11 years old, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. You ever had a pet?
I had a cockroach for 2 days.
No, what about the mud crabs?
Oh, those mud crabs. Yeah. Back when I was maybe how old am I? Maybe 15 years ago. My mum used to buy some mud crabs for dinner and whatnot, and she used to be like, "Hey, here you go, here's your pet," and like, "Oh, here, yeah," and then we'd grab it, we'd put it in a box, and go, "Wow, this is awesome. Let's let it out." Obviously, the claws were still tied up, so you know, no workplace accidents, and then we let it go free. We feed it Pringles, crackers, and it'd be funny as we watching Simpsons, and then all of a sudden you see a crab walk across, and like, oh yeah, we got a crab. I mean, we got dinner. Yeah, crabs. Had a crab, maybe a cat for a week.
For a week? What happened to it?
We had to give it back.
They
Who'd you steal it
they
from?
just took it from the neighbours.
Nah, I forget. Maybe a family friend gave it to us, and we had it for a week, just for a laugh, I think, for the kids, for us, and then we gave it back because I think
They came looking for it?
I think somebody was allergic to it, so we just gave it back. I forget who though.
Oh, that's why. Not because they wanted it back.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they did want it back. Who knows? People love cats, you know.
Yeah.
Are you boys cat or dog? Cat or dogs?
Dogs. 110%.
Yeah, dogs all the way.
I'm just an animal person, bro. Any type of animal. Except for, like, goldfish.
Nah, I'm not a fan of cats, man.
If I had to pick, it'd have to be dogs.
I'm not a fan of cats, man. Dogs. My dogs, but not other people's dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't count really, eh?
Yeah.
Cats
But-
are alright.
Have you had a pet, Shane?
No. I'm
You know,
just
you
close
s-
with Caitlin's dog.
Yeah, you started getting into dogs.
Yeah, like
through
I
her.
just yeah, pretty much.
What's her dog's name?
She got Sammy and Stella.
What breeds are they?
One's a pity, one's a staffy.
A pitty and
Yeah.
a staffy.
Yeah.
Sickies.
Yeah, they're good
exactly,
dogs,
yeah.
as in, like, good breed of dogs.
Yeah.
If they're trained right, they're absolutely fine. It's once you got shithole like trainers.
There's always going to be misconceptions about it.
Yeah, it's the same with
Yeah.
Roddies, man. Like
Yeah,
if they're
Roddies, yeah.
so smart, they're like one of the smartest dogs, but they just get a bad rap.
Is it Dobermans that they go crazy? Or I heard like it's a rumor like they.
So they were originally like trained to be, I think, somewhere in Europe, like guard dogs. Like they were trained, they were bred to be super aggressive. That's why they're so big, because I forgot what they mixed it with.
I was thinking like the brains. I heard that they keep growing, but their skull doesn't grow, and so their brain just compresses on their skull, and they just get like migraines and stuff like that, and they get
I'm
crazy.
not too sure.
That's what I heard. Have you heard of that? Any of you?
What was that? Sorry.
Like the Dobermans, they go crazy because I think their brains keep growing, but their skull stays the same. They have they got small heads.
Yeah.
Where'd you hear this?
I don't know. I heard it ages ago, and I just thought, oh, okay. But I never had a Doberman anyway.
Interesting fact.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I found out recently? Horse is a delicacy in New Zealand. I never fucking knew that. Would you guys eat
I
horse?
did.
No, man.
Would I eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's a delicacy. Like if I was at
You'd give it a
a
go.
ceremonial dinner and they're like, here's some horse, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I've had kangaroo meat, so
Yeah. Yeah, kangaroo's good though.
yeah, I don't mind kangaroo meat. People just don't know how to cook it. I think that's why I don't like it.
But
Kangaroo meat.
have you cooked it before?
Yeah, I used to buy them.
Yeah.
Bro, are you Joe Rogan? Yeah, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to kangaroo meat manufacturers. If you want to sponsor off the cuff, Shane's open for negotiation.
Exactly, you know the rules.
Kangaroo.
Nah, but kangaroo's like super lean, that's why.
Yeah.
Super lean.
And there's heaps of them here in Australia. Like pests, aren't they?
Oh, maybe.
I think they're classified as pests.
You ever seen Kangaroo Jack?
Is that with Blackjack?
Have you ever seen it? It's a good movie. Nah, I haven't.
I know about it, but no.
Jackie Legs.
What?
What?
That's the kangaroo's name, Jackie Legs.
Jackie Legs.
Wait, that's the kangaroo's name?
Yeah, that steals their money.
I thought the name was Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Jackie Legs.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Jack. Jackie Chan.
So wait, they
Kangaroos.
gave a kangaroo a normal human name.
They nicknamed him Jackie Legs in the movie.
What
The
a-
two
what a-
actors.
okay,
Nah, it's a
I'm
funny
not-
movie. I
I'm
don't
not
care what anyone
watching that
says.
movie.
No, it's a good
Never.
movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
No.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Oops.
Ages ago though.
Yeah. It's a cool movie.
Never watching it.
Nah, I'll just
Not as
leave
good
it.
as John Henry.
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, this is probably like a little embarrassing fact about myself, is that I didn't realize reindeer were a real animal until I was probably like 15.
Reindeer.
Yeah, like the ones that
Santa's
pull.
one.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think they were a real animal, because the only time I'd ever heard about them was like Santa Claus stories.
Christmas.
What's the
And-
difference? Reindeers and normal deers.
One's a bit fluffier, I think. They look different, but yeah, I just didn't know. I thought they were like a mythical creature because of Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
So Rudolph's
But-
out there.
But Santa's real, but. Huh?
Can
Yeah.
you name?
What?
Can you name all the reindeers?
Yeah, Rudolph, Prancer, Lancer, Prancer, Undertaker, Kane, Randy Orton,
John Cena.
Scott Morrison,
But you
John
can't
Cena.
see him though.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get,
Rey
didn't get put
Mysterio.
on Christmas
Rey
night.
Mysterio. What?
That's why John Cena didn't get put on Christmas night, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I can't name them all. I know the 6 white boomers. Da 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 da. Well, yeah, for the sun. Da da da. Haven't you heard of that?
No.
I think the 6
I
white
think so.
boomers.
Yeah. I think I've heard
Used to
that.
sing that in primary.
Yeah.
Fucking beer.
Shout out.
Shout out to beer.
Yeah, Mailei's not a sellout, so he's not going to say the actual company's name. Yeah.
But the label's
all
facing the
types.
camera.
Is it?
Yeah.
Blur it out, alright?
I'll put your face on there.
I'll sell out.
Mailei beer.
Yeah, fuck.
All right, Shane, didn't you have something that you wanted to discuss?
So yeah, man, I wanted to discuss the Dave Chappelle, the recent video he put up on Instagram. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. I just like going on to that topic, that specific, like what Dave Chappelle's doing now. You guys know Dave Chappelle, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the comedian.
Like, do you know him in depth? Like, what he's currently like going through and stuff right now, or what he's actually doing?
Can we
No.
play his Instagram video?
No.
Well,
it's
let's see what
like-
Shane says. What
Yeah.
is it? I've
Well-
never seen about that Instagram video you're talking about.
Yeah, it's about pretty much his deal with the Chappelle Show. Like, so do you guys all know the reason? Like, you know how we just, like, Lachlan knows how he just, like, literally disappeared for, like, 15, 20 years and he went to Africa and shit because the Chappelle Show fucked him around. So he's pretty much come out and said, because he's got the specials with Netflix right now, so he's done like 3 or 4 specials.
Yep.
And then Netflix.
Just quickly, when he disappeared, was that because of the industry that he was in?
Yeah,
they were
he couldn't fuck with like Hollywood, like
the way they wanted him to do things.
Yeah, yeah, clips about with him on Oprah. The way I dress would be funny, and he didn't like it. Fair enough. Yeah.
And because he was saying like how when there was a scene where he was pretty much in blackface, and then like the people in the studio were laughing, but it wasn't like a funny laugh. Yeah. It was like a very like a racial undertone. And then like he realized, oh, like this is fucking shit. Like fuck this Hollywood bullshit. And then he just like went off the face of earth. Like he moved to Africa for so long. And but like it's crazy though his story. Like, have you heard like him coming up, like what he used to do when he was like 13, 14?
No, not really.
He used to perform at clubs that he wasn't even technically allowed in when he was like 13, 14, like in front of grown men. And like he performed there, went all the way to New York, did all that Chappelle shit, made all the movies. And then he's pretty much come out and said like he's pretty much cancelled like the Chappelle Show in that sense where it's like, don't fucking watch it, because Netflix put it up for a week and he asked them, he's like, nah, take that shit down. Yep. And because the thing is like he does not get paid like from anything from the, like anytime they use those clips, like I think HBO or some shit, he does not get paid at all. But I just want to talk about how like he literally disappeared for like 20 years. He came back on the scene like 2 years ago, and like he's not even doing stand-up now. He's just like literally like a civil rights activist. Yep. And I think he's so good at what he does that he's literally the only person that can cancel himself in that sense and still be relevant. Like because we're in cancel culture right now. Like you say fucking one bad thing, right? You make a mistake and you're cancelled forever. Yep. Like pretty much a generation of like snowflakes, like, to be completely honest with you, like, let's say if we were fucking massive, right, and we said a word we probably shouldn't have, like, that's it, we're done. But he's, like, got so much leverage, and he's such a good speaker that, like...
He can say 2 words.
And he's very entertaining.
Yeah, anything he says, like, is literally taken, like, to the heart, and people understand. Like, to me, I just think he's someone that's, like, like, you just cannot cancel him. Like, he's at that stage.
He's always got an audience.
Yeah, and, like, everyone is going to listen to him, like no matter what. Like he's the only person out there can literally say like, don't fuck with my shit, like just don't. Like in this video he was pretty much talking about how he got fucked over. So what HBO did, or Viacom or something, like when he signed the contract when he was young, like they pretty much fucked him around, so he wasn't making any money from that even after he left. So he's pretty much like, fuck that shit, don't watch Chappelle Show until they start paying me. And like he's the only person I genuinely think in the world, or in, I'd say, you know, the performer world, that can do that. Like he doesn't even have to do stand up anymore. Like no one even goes goes to him for stand up now. Like I reckon kids that are like 10, 15 years younger than us will think he's a civil rights activist and not a comedian. And it just goes to show, because like I think you are in a day of age of like looking like comedians like Andrew Schultz and stuff like that, who just fucking like they say what the fuck they want to say, but like we brand them as like they're just this funny guy. We don't go to them for news. But I think Chappelle created like this long line of comedians where like they're more of a I guess a trusted source than mainstream media now. Like I don't think we put enough respect on Dave Chappelle's name. Like I think that he's probably one of the greatest of all time, I think, just performers and entertainers ever to exist.
Do you think he doesn't get the respect because he disappears and comes back and he doesn't stay consistently active?
No, I don't. But I think that he's the only one that can do that, because like he disappeared for so long, and you can say, but he was building up this leverage and all that shit. But I just think that like we live in a day and age where like you're relevant for like 15 minutes, and then if you go away, like that's it, like you're sort of done. But he can go away for that long, come back, and he's pretty much like a brand new person. Like, and
but he does still do comedy.
Yeah, like he does.
At least 3.
Yeah, like the specials, but it's like
specials.
What he's doing now in like Ohio with all this Corona stuff. Like he's just coming out and he's just talking. Yeah. Like he's just taken it to like another level, and he's once again like just like put himself above the rest. Like, do you guys see Saturday Night Live monologue?
Yeah.
Like that shit. Like I know so many people that like fuck SNL, like it's over. It's like we don't watch that shit anymore. But it was just like, all right, like we're watching that,
Yeah.
and the only reason we're watching it's because of him. But I also think it was like at the end of his performance, you know, when he dropped his mic, he's like, all right, goodbye. To me, that was like a diss to SNL in that sense. Well, no one else is gonna watch your shit because they're only here for me. Like goodbye, fuck off, like kind of thing. And I just think that like we're living in like a time where we really got to appreciate what we're getting from him right now.
Yeah.
Because like I don't think we're going to see that for a very, very long time, because he's someone to me like in I would say Hollywood that actually seems very authentic.
Yep.
And actually him.
Says it how it is.
Yeah, and he just keeps it real.
Yep.
But like he's the one that I think can bring change. Like not like you know those people that are actual activists. I think people will gravitate to Dave Chappelle more. And I think we're in a very critical time in society with everything going on. And yeah, people can say, but it's just America. I think it's all over the world.
Yep.
And I think that, yeah, it's just a really critical time and he's going to be a driver of change.
So what's he talking about the most now? Trying to bring change towards?
His two main things is it's not even like talking about like we've got to fight back all this shit. It's more just around what's going on and the critical issues and what we need to do as a society. And then he's also talking about like essentially he's opening up more as to why he fucked off.
Okay.
And he went to Africa.
And do you know what his main points are?
In like what
The
in
first
regards
part
to-
that he said, the things that we need to change.
Yeah, so his thing is just like we've got to be a collective.
Yep.
Like this isn't like a us versus Donald Trump type of thing or us versus Republicans.
Yep.
It's literally like a human rights. Like obviously everyone knows it's a human rights issue, but it's only gonna work for us to go forward together. Like Michael Shea, you know Michael Shea, yeah? Like he brought up a good point. Like the whole Black Lives Matter movement is literally just like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a we're better than white people kind of thing. And I think that like Dave Chappelle, like going on top of that and driving that agenda, it can make people understand
Yep.
better like what it's actually about. Because I think right now there's like a massive disconnect around that shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we don't
Yep.
understand.
Yep.
But I just think that like I think it's time for like mainstream media, people like us, to put respect on Dave Chappelle's name in that sense of like he's more than just a comedian.
Yeah.
Like you know how everyone
He's also very insightful. I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't he on Joe Rogan recently?
Yeah, like just for a beer.
And I've seen a few clips and
Yeah.
just his insight into certain topics.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how actually intelligent he is and how much he knows about certain topics.
And I feel like if you look really like deep into it, like he's the only guy that can fucking smoke a cigarette indoors now and
Yeah.
perform, because it's like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I'm Dave Chappelle. I do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
Like you can't do that now.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like he was on the middle of SNL. He was smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like it's 2020. Like he's like the only one that can do that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not even like a thing where it's like, oh, I want a cigarette. It's like an instrument to him. Like it's a power move. Like I can do this.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's a flex.
Yeah, it's like I'm Dave Chappelle, so
Yeah.
like you know I can do this shit, like because all his performances, all he does is like he has that. So I just think he's just like everything he does. Like I think we need to look deeper into that,
Yeah.
and like I just think that it's like a very critical time in Hollywood, and I would say mainstream media, and I think he's the one that's driving that, and I think we're going to see a massive change and like a shift in the way everything is, like as a society.
I doubt it. Like, as in saying we're going to see a massive shift. There's been too many, like, things that should have shaped the way, like, you would have thought that kids getting shot in the States would mean that people would go like, oh, let's change our gun laws. And then they just went, nah, fuck that. Let's keep them exactly the same.
Not even kids getting shot in hoods. What about the high school shootings?
No, that's what I, yeah. That's
I
what
thought you meant in the hood.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have another drink of my beer.
Yeah, like, yeah, I would have thought that kids getting shot in a school should have changed a lot of people's mindsets about guns, but it didn't over there.
Yeah, but
People are too stuck in their ways, I think.
I get where you're coming from there, but
yeah.
I think that Chappelle's appealing to a different type of audience.
Yeah, I think that the audience he's appealing to, like, the people we would consider that have common sense, but there are so many people out there that don't have that common sense, or don't share the same ideals, and then they'll just dismiss him straight away, and they'll be like, all right, let me watch this that supports my views.
Yeah,
instead.
and to that point, it's like I don't even think that like at the end of the day it's a common sense thing. I think it's just a capitalism thing, like not a fuck the system kind of way. It's just like, well, what's gonna bring me the most money? Kind of way.
Yeah.
But I just think that like it could be like we're in a very interesting stage, and maybe that's just me just getting hyped up because Dave Chappelle's back, and like I used to watch his shit as a kid.
Yeah.
But like and just him just coming out and saying like fuck, don't watch my shit, don't watch the Chappelle Show. Like he can do that, and people will listen. And like,
So what's the meaning when he says don't watch my shit? Why? Don't watch my shit. Why?
He never got paid for that shit.
That's the only reason.
Well,
Yeah.
he got paid when he initially was on the show,
Yeah,
but he doesn't get any royalties.
Yeah.
Because they just wrote it in the contract
Yeah.
and he signed the contract.
Yeah, like they
Right.
fucked him up, fucked him over around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I mean, sorry, but like, you know, yes, he's talking about like social justice issues, but what I mean by change, I mean in regards to content creator change, like in regards to people being creatives. Like I feel like because the way he's moving and the way platforms work now, that like Hollywood to an extent, like the big corporations, obviously it'll never go away, but like we have a platform now. Yes, there's a downside to that because that means any cunt has a platform. Like that's
everyone has access to it. Yeah,
but
Off the cuff.
Yeah, exactly. But I just think that like it's like a really interesting perspective that he brings.
Yeah.
But to me he's my goat like comedian up there with like Richard Pryor and Bill Cosby
Is he your goat? Is he your goat comedian or is he your goat celebrity figure?
I wouldn't say I have a goat celebrity figure, because like can't really like like I
Too
like
broad.
people.
Too
Yeah,
broad.
it's way too broad, and plus like I don't really like idolize anyone in that sense.
Yep.
Like for me, it's just I just think that like what Dave Chappelle does is like so much better in like there's a deeper meaning to everything he does. Like, you know what I mean?
There's always a message behind it.
Yeah. But I just find it like it's definitely very weird. I reckon there'd be a lot of people who are like, well, fuck this guy, he's not funny anymore, or like, you know, it's not comedy. But like I just think it's like it's pretty cool for like our generation, because we would have grown up with Chappelle Show and then seeing it now.
Yeah.
It's just a pretty cool insight. That's my piece. That's my rant.
I rate Chappelle as a comedian for sure, and he's definitely one of the top. For me, I think Richard Pryor takes that. He was so good.
Yeah, Richard Pryor is just also like just, and then like Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he's great.
Like when he first came,
he's great.
Like when he first came on, like in the 90s, like Eddie Murphy, like that shit.
Yeah, imagine him going on now. Like, bro, he would not be able to say half the stuff he says. Like in Delirious when he's just talking about having, does he say gay or fag? Like I've got some gay on my lip or some shit. Yeah.
He says gay and fag actually. Like exactly, and it just goes to show it's like how far like shit has changed. Like I get it. Like, you know, words do have an impact, and words are capable of changing shit.
Only if you allow it though.
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying.
People are too fucking soft nowadays.
How do you think we got there?
Because everybody wants something given to them. Not everyone's entitled.
You reckon that's it?
That's part of it, I believe.
What do you reckon, Mailei? What do you reckon? Like, why do we get to that stage where if I say like
Everyone gets
like, how could you say that?
I think it's a lack of morals, lack of understanding who you are
and values.
and values. When you're brought up on the strong values, like you know who you are, you work hard, this, that, you know what your parents did, you know what your grandfather did, this, that, a sense of pride of where you came from, a sense of identity. So if you came up to me and say, "Oh, you're a pussy," and I go, "Nah, I know who I am. I come from a long line of hard workers, fighters, this, that, and the other." Like, who are you? I never met you in my life. So I'll be like, "You're wrong, mate," and then just walk off. You know what I mean? Nowadays, people are too fickle. They hear one bad word, and because they haven't been reinforced with knowing their heritage, their background,
They're so easily influenced as well nowadays.
Yeah.
So easily influenced.
And
People look to these people on Instagram or what the next person's doing. What the fuck's the person around the corner from the neighborhood doing? You know what I mean?
But
like, I got to do that too.
And I think to Mailei's point, like he's right there, where it's just like people are so insecure in who they are, and they think they should know like who to be. That's why like a word can be Or a word can have such an impact on, because it's like, no, like, you can't say that.
And plus, now that it's all about drama. Fuck, how many shows you watch and it's all like little shit, like, he forgot to put the keys in the fuck, and then,
I can't stand
like
that,
they make a whole episode and like they make millions of dollars of that. It's like, he forgot to put the glad wrap on the fucking crab, and like, fuck, and then like $5 million like that. You know, little shit gets big attention.
Yeah.
And so now everyone just makes a big deal of everything, and whatever.
And that's the thing, like, I don't think it's the people that create that. It's like, it's not like, for example, let's go Kardashians, right?
Yeah.
How they made their fucking empire. I don't think it's their fault. They just capitalize on us as consumers.
Chris, Supply and
demand,
smart as fuck,
supply
bro.
and demand.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all that is.
Yeah.
What makes the money? And whatever. If there's supply for it, then fuck, you keep doing it. Fuck, if I was in their position, I'll keep doing it. Fuck, I'll be a millionaire for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and they know what sells, like the appeal, like the sex sells, okay, like the drama sells, because people are so depressed or not fulfilled with their lives.
Yeah.
They've got to see someone else, like, oh, they're fighting over this. Okay, that makes me feel so much better, because, like, I don't feel inadequate now. Or it's just like, you know what, my life is so shit, and seeing that, it just brings, like, it goes to show that this is easy.
Plus, it's advertised 24/7, bombarded to you, like, about all this bullshit, you know what I mean? So you get like, wow, that is the right thing to do.
It's because there's such a huge market for it. That's why they advertise it so hard.
Yeah, and it just get into your brain and yada yada yada, and that's it.
And the flow of information now, like everything, like we're just overloaded with information, like wherever we go.
Information age, eh?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like that has its positives, but it has its
but
negatives.
it could be wrong information.
Yeah, exactly. And
like
that's the thing.
you can follow whatever you want, so that means you're choosing to receive whatever information you want. False, real, you don't know that. That's what you're choosing to want to consume. So that's what you're going to believe if that's what you're always seeing.
Yeah, it's like there's a Netflix doco, I think it's just called Social
Dilemma?
Yeah, that's it. Social Dilemma. And that one just talks about how everything is geared towards sticking your attention to the screen. So advertisement can sell you their shit.
Yep.
And so if you're looking at, so that's why people will look at pro-Trump, right? But so their feed will just be pro-Trump, like Trump's a good this, Trump's good that. And then whereas people who are against Trump, their feed's going to be Trump did this, and this is why he's bad. This is why he's running the country down. But so then neither one of them can see where the other one's coming from, because the people who are seeing the Trump's bad think that the people who see Trump as good are also seeing Trump is bad stuff, but they're never seeing the Trump is bad stuff. They're only seeing the Trump is good stuff. But it's the same way around, in that the Trump is bad is never seeing the Trump is good side as well.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess who's responsible here? The people that created, I guess, let's say the social media age, or is it so it is like it's how we
because
how
they wouldn't be
that.
Pushing this shit out if no one consumed it.
Yeah,
that's it.
And that's the thing, because the algorithm is based on, I guess,
consumption.
Comments, and like if people are angry, there's more comments, because it's like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
And people also lack perspective. They don't understand that Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms are actually a business. And what's the main point of a business?
That's the thing.
To get attention,
like,
to get and keep people on their fucking business. Like if you're fucking selling toilet paper, you're gonna.
Well, then I'm fucking rich. I'm rich.
You're gonna make sure every single person is buying your toilet paper.
No, I'm keeping it. Yeah, fuck. Get the huggies. Fuck off.
But it's for every.
All right, I'll sell it for you. Right, for the sake of argument, I'll sell some.
$15.
5 rolls, 50 bucks each. Fuck off. Anyway, what are you saying? It's a business. What makes money? That's what they'll do. You know.
Yeah.
But that means selling the fucking.
The main point of a business is to keep your audience buying your product or on your platform.
Make money.
You know, that's how you keep making money.
Make the money
by making your customers happy with your service and product.
Yes, that's right. Make money.
That's what people like perspective.
Yeah,
They just like social media's ruined everything. Yeah, but it's like the same way you have a business. That's also a business. They're just better at you than it. That's it.
And there you go. Like, not to sound like a fuck the system guy, but it's like that's how it's constructed, and that's what they're doing. Like, they're only doing what they set out to do initially, is to be as successful as they can.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Say we do a fuck the system thing.
Yeah.
And then the world fucking goes to post-apocalyptic shit. like, have you ever thought about what you would do in that shit? Like being a doomsday prepper or something?
I'll start selling my toilet paper rolls.
Yeah.
No, what would you do? What would you do?
I still need to do this because I've always thought about this sort of stuff. I need to go to Mitre 10 because there's a Mitre 10 in Peakhurst that sells machetes.
They don't do fucking hot dogs, but mate, such a sizzle.
No, so I'd go to that Mitre 10, get a machete because we're not buying guns. Like, it's not like I can go to Kmart.
That's the first thing people are going to raid. Police stations and whatnot for guns.
Yeah, but exactly. So they're at the police station, I'll get machetes.
Yeah.
And I'll just throw them like in Call of Duty.
Axe thrower.
Yeah, cross knife. Yeah.
25 kill streak nuke.
Exactly. I'd do that. Probably try and stock up on some fuel. Barricade my house. You know, because I've got like the 2 stories. I've got a good vantage point of the street. You know. I've thought this fucking shit out,
Put up some stop signs, give way signs, stay away. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah,
put up some heads on a stick. You know, just to deter people.
You know where you go?
Where you go?
Lapa prison.
Yes.
Lapa prison.
Where's that?
That's isolated.
Yeah. Oh, is that castle?
Didn't we jump? Weren't you there when we jumped it?
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah, we went there and it was like what? 2 ghosts?
No, but like, it's very isolated. It's on the water. If you get there first,
rich.
There's only one entry point.
Yeah.
Sit there with
it's a bridge as well.
Yeah.
Well, you
blow the bridge up.
You could just jump down onto the. I'm pretty sure there's rocks that you can just walk across.
But they're very steep. They're very steep though.
No, as in it's flat.
Climbing boots.
It's just.
You're talking about on the side, right? Like so, if you're looking down from the hill, like you know where the car park is, and you're looking down.
No.
And no, but
yeah.
Sorry, we don't go Laperouse all the time, bro. We don't have a girlfriend to impress.
No, I don't take it. Laperouse.
Yeah, Laperouse, Joe.
I've never taken her there.
Let's go Lapa, baby.
Because I've never taken.
Well, there you got to take her.
Yeah, if you're taking it there, I think that's like the bottom of the barrel, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to go see someone romantic?
I don't. Yeah, that's why I've never taken her.
You hit up Sizzlers, and then you go Laperouse, and after that you go to fucking LA Donuts in Beverly Hills.
Sizzlers ain't a thing in Australia anymore.
The last one closed.
Really?
Yeah, they got rid of them.
Fuck. Laperouse took all the customers.
And because they're probably not watching this, to any of the girls that I've taken to Lapa, that wasn't a disrespectful kind of thing. You were cool.
That's just unlucky.
At that level. Like, you know what I mean?
Hope you enjoyed the night.
Yeah. I hope you got the best 45 seconds ever I could produce in the back of my Pulsar.
Shout out to
you
Pulsar.
used to have a
Pulsar, my Pulsar Triple S.
Why? What are you doing if there's a post-apocalyptic?
Is there zombies or is it just like crazy people?
Let's go zombies.
Yeah, let's go zombies because that's the most fun.
Let's say COVID is going to now turn people into zombies. So if you got COVID, unlucky ooze.
Alright, so COVID turns people into zombies.
Walkers.
Are they running or are they walking?
We'll probably go with Walking Dead type.
So they can walk really fast.
Yeah.
The max speed.
Brisk power walk.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Big Sex, brisk power walk.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go to Jaden's house and Jaden will protect me.
How are you going to get to Jaden's house? You don't even have a car.
Brisk walk because they can't walk that fast. No, I'll jog and no zombie pass me. No, I was thinking I'll keep wherever I go, if I go scavenge or whatever, fuck. I'll keep it.
We're giving our ideas to the public now. What happens if this...
Yeah, come get some. I give a fuck. It's time, come.
Only go forward as a collective.
All right, well, we can't release this until I go buy my machete.
I think I've told you maybe lucky before.
Gets sold out.
Yeah.
Monitor's fucked. Didn't you listen to the car? That's a good idea. Everyone goes Monitor 10, then we go Bunny.
Yes.
We'll be there just making fucking sausage sizzle. Fucking
or Sydney Tools.
I hate Sydney Tools.
Yeah.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I don't think they have machetes, mate.
Okay, go on.
What was I saying? Yeah, I'll keep a bottle of olive oil on me. And so, zombies don't have good balance. You just fucking... So if they're chasing you, it'd be like Mario Kart. You just fucking whoop, and they come and they fucking sleep. And when they sleep, you stomp the cunt, check his wallets, check his pockets. You might have a fucking banana, and then you just fuck off. That's it. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. And get a dog like fucking Will Smith.
Yeah.
I Am Legend. Yeah. Get a dog, shotgun, hammer,
armor.
Hat.
Did you say armor?
Hammer.
Yeah, armor, hat.
Did you say hammer or armor?
Hammer.
Armor.
Yeah, what would you do, Shane?
I was always thinking that I would like to have like an underground basement
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, so I'd have everything barricaded as well, but I'd like to have an underground.
Have your funeral ready, so you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Just die.
that kind of shit. Have the boys over, shoot a podcast.
Yeah, fucking have
no, but like
here.
I was thinking as well that I reckon the best option would be like some sort of weapon that isn't a gun though, just because like the chances of like
plus ammunition.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you use all your ammo, like then what else are you gonna use?
Yeah.
So I'd have to go either a sledgehammer, but I like the machete idea. So
Sledge.
Mitre 10, Picus, I'm coming.
Axe.
Yeah. And see, I used to think that I was a little bit nuts for thinking this until the show Doomsday Preppers came on TV. and then I was like, oh mate, I'm normal. Yeah.
See how
These
they-
guys are fucking got bunkers already.
See how when they read at the end, we read at 10, 5 out of 10, because yada yada yada. Your water supply wasn't good, and the guy goes, "Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell you where my water is, am I? I'm getting it somewhere." What? It's always the excuse that you didn't have enough guns. Like, oh, well, you know, my mate's got 10.
I wouldn't be
And they always disagree with that. And
My favorite part was the one guy. See how they got essential items?
Yeah.
So like some guy's got a gun or like a hard hat. This guy had a fucking Italian dressing in his tool belt, so he can scavenge for a salad.
I'm not gonna lie, when like the corona shit first started popping off, like there was a part of me that was like, damn, like are the Doomsday Prepper guys right?
Yeah,
like,
I thought the same thing.
Like,
bro.
do I need to get like ready, or just in case? Like, should I have some cans of beans and shit?
I bet they were fucking cheering.
Yeah,
the ones that were specifically like, oh, there's going to be a biochemical like virus that's going to wipe the states. They were like, this is my time to shine. Fucking
I was fucking right the whole time, cunt.
Yeah.
I don't think they sounded like that, bro.
How would they sound, Mailei?
They were sounding like, "Oh my god, I was right." I don't know. Fuck.
Oh, fuck that. Now, what would you like, Justin? What would you do?
I honestly never thought about it. No,
what are you
never
doing,
did.
mate? You're wasting your time if you're not thinking about it.
Like,
Lapa prison, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Which girl are you gonna take?
Which girl?
I mean.
They're not objects, Jane. Come on, man.
All right,
I never
which guy
said
you
they
taking?
were, man.
Yeah, fuck.
I know. Yeah, I
Never
never.
crossed your mind? Like, even maybe at the like, start of Corona where you're like, fuck, do I need to stock up on some shit?
Like not a full doomsday
Yeah.
prepper.
Oh, obviously
thing,
not.
But yeah, when Corona first started, I remember like for 1 week I was like, what the fuck? Toilet paper's gone. Everyone's going crazy. There's no one in the streets. Everyone's wearing masks. I thought society went fucked. Like, what the fuck's going on? And then I was like, shit. I'm better go to Coles and buy some food.
yeah. But do you think like because I think it's a 0% chance on this, but like a chance where if like let's say one day like money is worth nothing, like we'll turn on each other straight away.
Yes.
Like, but why do you think we'd do that? Because I know, for example, like
Survival of the fittest.
Like, if that happened to us, I'd be like, nah, like I want to.
Oh wait, are you saying us? Like we'd turn it on each other?
I'm saying,
society.
Like society as a whole.
I'm gonna kill one of these first. I'm not gonna say.
Justin, the white one.
Oh, come
No,
on,
no,
G,
I'm kidding, Justin.
I'll fucking give you all my beer, bro.
Thank you. No, fucking. No, I don't think we'll go crazy. We'll just start like. Oh,
You reckon?
We'll start trading shit.
There's people out there that are
yeah.
just insane.
Because there were people who would be opportunistic, right? And just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to go get myself a mansion.
Yeah, fucking look at toilet paper. We couldn't get fucking toilet paper when there was
people
a
were
virus. What do you think
fighting
of people
over
gonna
just toilet paper.
Yeah. When money is not valued anymore, what do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah. Like I've thought about like how fragile our foundation of our whole society is, in that it's all based on like a piece of plastic, like a
coloured paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like that Rick and Morty episode where
The Purge.
Yeah, it was like no, it wasn't the Purge. It was the what are the fucking insects called that have their own like society and they run everything?
Australia.
If Jen was here, he'd know that one. But pretty much like a scene happens where it's like their money, like the currency they use turns to zero, and then the leader there's like, do this, do that, and then they're like, okay, cool, and then like, hang on, but who the fuck's gonna pay me? And they all start turning on each other. It's like, but it's actually really sad to think that people would actually do that, eh?
Do you really
But
think
not
that'll
surprising.
happen? So it will just be money that it just today the money has no value. That's it, and then everyone will just go crazy.
I think the only way that happens is if there was some show back in the day called, I think it was Revolution, where everything electronic just stopped working. It's like a big EMP went off on the planet and then just switched off everything.
See, I think that will fuck up.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna say strictly money, the guy, whoever runs the world goes, money has no more value. Thank you. Do you think they'll?
Nah, I don't think that would
I
happen.
don't think everyone go like it's either gonna be it's a thing that makes the money have no value. So like a bomb going off or Bitcoin or fucking a revolution or whatever. You know what I mean? Toilet paper running out, shit like that. Come get your toilet paper. $5 a roll.
Everyone just starts using money as toilet paper.
Mailei becomes like the kingpin toilet paper dealer
Yeah.
in the southwest area.
We should have
Get some.
we should have made some bidets once Corona started.
Yeah.
You want some? I just got this. I'll do it. Fuck.
Fucking Triple H my ass, huh?
Yeah, I don't got a job anymore. Everyone's got no jobs. Free bidet. Just step behind here, and then be like, "Why is the camera on?" Oh, don't worry.
I think having a bidet is like one of the biggest flexes ever.
Yeah, how about having two? One for your ass, one for your face. Fuck you.
I never when I'd go to hotels, I never knew what that little toilet was for.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
The bubbler.
Yeah.
Filtered water. Sparkling.
You know, in I think it's like Paris or something, they have like sparkling water fountains. So it comes
Sparkling's
out.
fizzy water.
I think so.
Yeah, bubbly
That-
water.
yeah.
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 But they have fountains that has like bubbly water coming out of it.
That's mad.
Australia just has regular, not even.
No, and the water.
We just got hubbly bubbly here.
Bubbly. Is that shisha?
Shisha, yeah.
Oh yes.
You ever had it before?
Yeah.
All the time, mate.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
You think he smokes and he doesn't have that?
Yeah, like,
He's never had it.
He sits down with his hubbly bubbly. Oh, Lachlan's husband come out. CBF.
all right. Talking about that, right? So like, cigarettes are frowned upon, right? But we have athletes and like all these people like smoking shishas and then like having cigars after they win. How's it any different to
Yeah, but
cigarettes?
Because it's a
cigars,
one time.
You don't inhale the cigar, right?
Yeah, but you still get cancer in your mouth.
Yeah, but
I
But
mean,
okay, how about shisha then? How
But
about
I think it's just because if it's like because they're celebrating, it's like a one time thing.
Yeah.
They're not outside like right after a game like this guy is after we're training and has a ciggy.
yeah, but like he's got to have his nicotine levels back to where they are. So
Yeah, just does a 5K run. He's like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, I can't breathe. Yeah, now I'm good.
Yeah. But what was that?
Dumb cunt.
You know that boxer that we used to smoke like 2 packs a day. The old school, was it that?
oh well, there's Mailei.
Yeah.
That's the most recent, and there's Nicolino Loche, Argentinian boxer. Used to smoke. Well, back in the old days, everyone smoked.
Yeah.
everyone still
bro,
smokes, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone still smoked. But like athletes back in the day, they
Yeah.
just smoke openly. I
Yeah,
was watching
yeah.
some NFL films or some shit, and they were talking about their diets and stuff. And like, yeah, have a roast beef and a soda pop for dinner, and then like after that, we'll have a smoke, shit like that. They didn't have any concept of healthy habits.
Should weed be illegal?
Yes.
Illegal?
Legal.
Well,
Yeah,
In
it should.
Australia?
Yeah, it should be legal.
Yeah.
The fact that it's not for medicinal purposes is stupid.
How long? How long do you reckon till here it's legal?
I don't know because
You reckon your lifetime?
our lifetime, yes. I think it'll be once we're older and we can start making laws because the older generation is too. They don't really know about weed. They see weed as this big dangerous thing, but it's not. It's not even worse than
Yeah, because they've been
Booze.
provided all this information from younger.
yeah. And
That was incorrect.
like so I know someone who they needed weed or CBD oil for seizures, and his dealer was got arrested, went to court. This dude's like crippled, I think. I don't know exactly what he's got, and he went and testified for his dealer,
Fuck.
like to show that he was a good judge of like he's like he's a good
shit.
person. Yeah. He's like, look, the only reason he's doing this is to like help people like me,
Yeah.
who suffer from conditions that need CBD oil, and then so the fact that it's not even for medicinal stuff is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Do you think that like the fact that it's shown that it has a positive impact on cancer, right? And the fact that we don't make it legal for at least medicinal reasons, like, do you think that's a money thing, or do you think
It's just old Christian values.
yeah, it's like, okay, this is considered devil's lettuce.
Yeah, it's that.
And it's the fact that, because like I think we all know people that have probably
if you explain it's a CBD oil, will they still say no?
yeah,
Yeah.
CBD.
They still say no.
CBD oil is too like.
When you explain it, like if you get like a scientist up here, and you explain that it's not making them high, it's making them healthy. Cancer's gonna go away. You're gonna be living for until you fucking see your grandkids. You reckon they'll still say no?
But I think that's what they've done, haven't they?
I think
Like
so.
from my understanding, because I know someone that has used it for tumors in their hip and their knee,
Yeah.
and also their head, and the chemo fucked it up more, but the CBD oil actually completely like got rid of the tumors. And it's just like, well, like, you know, where is this like? And this is why I don't really blame people when they say, well, they're not making it legal because like it's $1 billion industry. They can make more money selling their products and, you know, chemo and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, you might sound like, you know, a bit of an idiot, but like I don't blame them for thinking that when, you know, there's people out there that it's worked on. And it's like, well, if you need more studies, conduct more studies. Like people are getting diagnosed with cancer every day.
I think it also, like, it's like the whole euthanasia stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think if someone wants to be, like, if they're old, they're sick, like, I saw my grandfather die of cancer, and that was rough, man. Like, when he's there, like, sitting in his hospice bed, and you're hearing him breathe, and it's just sounding like he's like blowing bubbles with his lungs, and you're like, this could all be avoided just by like euthanizing him. I would have done it straight away.
It's only legal in like Sweden or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Switzerland or one of those European countries.
Maybe.
Yeah, like
because
because that's where a lot of people actually go, and I know some Australians do as well. Because I think like if you get to that stage and they have that right, because like, do you really want someone to go through all that suffering for another 2 or 3 years? Like, that isn't fair.
Yeah.
Like, that shit fucked.
Yeah, it's rough.
How about you? Like, what do you reckon on euthanasia, Mailei?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you want to die,
Go for it.
if that what you really want,
No, but we're talking like
but if
old,
you're-
got
if you're
cancer.
actually-
We're not
if
saying
you're
like,
suffering,
you
You can't just walk into hospital, you're healthy, and say, hey, give me the needle, I want to go.
It's more like, okay,
If you're unhealthy, if you're suffering, if it's inevitable that you're going to die soon,
you got something terminal,
yeah.
and then just
yeah. If you're old, you're old and you're
Young, either
I
or.
think anything terminal.
If you're on your deathbed
Yeah.
and you're
Terminal?
suffering,
Yeah.
yeah. Look,
like, why would you want to let someone keep suffering?
yeah.
This guy's in pain trying to breathe.
Look, do what you want as long as you accept the consequences. That's all. That's what I think.
Your
You know what I mean?
consequence is death here, so, yeah.
I reckon that goes for a lot of things as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
if you accept
yep,
that what
yep.
you do this will happen, then do that.
How many people do you think actually know of the consequences when they make a decision of something?
I say 50. Oh, I don't know. I say I would say more than 50% know that the consequence of their actions. They know what that will happen.
Do you reckon though?
More than half.
I think a lot of people are fucking ignorant though.
I'll put it in like a more context. Like,
like just speeding or just like using your phone while driving, sort of context.
yeah, because it's
How many people do speed though every day?
Okay, yeah, and I think
See, people wait for something bad to happen for them to realize, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Because everybody thinks they're untouchable. This won't happen to me.
Unbreakable. Yeah. Right. And that's the thing. Like, and it has to happen to them.
Yeah.
It can't happen to like someone they see on the news because like, well, that will never happen. Well,
You're
like,
putting other people at risk too.
Yeah, and that's why it's so ignorant when you like someone's like fucking tailgating your ass and like, you know, and you're already going pretty quick yourself, or it's like someone's on their phone. It's like, look, I get it. Like I've been guilty of that too, but it's just like, you've got to be wary. And I feel like that a lot of people know the consequence, but don't know what that consequence will bring upon them. And I think that's where it gets like we know it's like, fuck, if
they
we
don't
speed,
fully understand. They know, oh, okay, I could injure or this might happen, but I don't think they understand like how major it could actually be.
So what are you trying to say? Like, if you don't know the full consequence of what you're doing, then don't do it?
Or the full extent of that consequence.
Yep.
Like, so he's saying that people just don't.
Yeah, but
they're ignorant to it.
Yeah,
so
but
let's break it down.
All right, perfect example. Chappelle Corby. Did she try to smuggle drugs into Bali?
Yes.
And then she fucking cries about it.
Free
Well, I
Chappelle
don't know.
Corby.
I've never looked into it.
yeah, but like I think you would cry as well if
Yeah,
you're
but, like-
facing the death penalty.
I'll
Like
just laugh.
now
Stitch up.
you fucking Shane stitched me.
And the lawyer be like, yes.
This is part of the vlog. Where's the camera?
Chappelle back in the hobby did it. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, I don't know. I'd probably... Would you cry if that happened to you? What Chappelle Colby went through? I would have cried.
If I was smuggling drugs and then didn't know about the death penalty, and then during the trial they're like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get the death penalty," I'd be like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, I'd be like, shit.
ScoMo, help me out.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the death penalty?
I think it should-
Necessary. That's in. I would give it to like child killers, rapists, and all that sort of anything.
If you take
child harming.
a life,
Yeah.
I believe you. Reckon.
Yeah.
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 Do
See you
you
later.
think like the argument of some people saying, well, like say he took a life, right,
Yeah.
and then you take his, but in that sense,
So
well,
eye for
is
eye.
he gonna suffer? Like I want
Who
that
gives a
cunt
fuck?
to
But
suffer.
his family will suffer the same way the other person's
cares?
family suffered.
I don't think.
Okay.
No, I
But
don't
is
agree
the
with it.
yeah, it's not really the family's fault.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's not the person's fault that he killed as well,
Yeah.
and the family's
Oh
suffering
no,
for
no,
that.
I agree with you there, and that's why I'm just trying to like a bit more perspective. Like,
The person who commits the crime, like, because it'd be a severe crime to even consider the death penalty, right?
yeah.
If they committed such a heinous crime, they don't deserve any rights. I feel like.
Yeah,
Okay.
for people that actually did it. But we don't know the judicial
yeah,
system.
exactly.
We don't know.
That's
It's
the
never
hard
100%
part.
true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I say no. Because you could put a guy that's innocent to death.
That's
So
I
wouldn't
was
do that.
I was talking about this, and
I wouldn't do that.
you would only do it if you had like concrete evidence,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. But then,
And then,
Yeah.
as in,
I
like,
know you're saying, but-
you have multiple witnesses,
yes.
as video
And
footage,
like, yeah, there's video of
DNA
that.
evidence, right?
Yeah.
You need all like. I think if they were going to bring the death penalty back to Australia, they need to implement like
yeah.
there has to be a minimum just to even be considered for like the minimum evidence or something like or confirmation, just so that they even get considered for the death penalty, and then from that like it goes to another committee or some shit. Because you don't want someone who hasn't done anything, has been set up or whatever,
Yeah.
to end up getting killed because he couldn't afford a lawyer or some shit
How
like
about
that.
corrupt cops? Like let's say, like and like that comes into play. Like there's so
even-
many things it's all
yeah,
contingent.
even with that, like,
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
take all the contingencies, they take each step serious, step 1, step 2, step 3. There's still like human error and or someone bias. That's why I always say I would say.
Yeah, but if there is actually if there is evidence that actually proves this guy did it,
then I'll go But then again, it always comes back to we're not perfect, so someone could get something wrong, or maybe someone did something shifty that say, this guy did it, but you know what I mean?
you should still never take someone else's life, bro, because you can never come back from that.
Yeah,
no.
but,
like just putting someone innocent to death, that's fucked.
Yeah.
I know, look, maybe the high percentage of it, 99% of it is correct, but that 1%, that's
Look,
fucked.
obviously
Imagine you know what I mean? Imagine you
Yeah.
knew someone, or imagine it's you, and you knew for sure you didn't do it, but you're gonna die, and like,
And
Yeah,
like-
but that's what I'm saying.
and
Like,
like
obviously, like how Lachlan said, those steps and the protocols to give someone the death
Yeah,
penalty, the minimum of evidence that needs to be provided.
That 1% where it's wrong, I don't think it's worthy. That 99% where it's correct, I don't think so. Putting like an innocent person to death, no.
Look,
can't.
Yeah, but how many times is 99% right gonna like actually be right?
99%.
Like, so you're saying 1%. Sorry, you're saying 1%. There's 1% that like, maybe it's not. Like, is that conclusive though? That it's not him.
What do you mean?
The 1% is that conclusive that it's not him?
Yeah, 1% that he's completely not guilty. Versus
Over 99%,
Yeah,
where there's 99% point of proof saying that he did it.
No, I'm saying 99% of the time it's correct that they've got the right person.
right, okay.
But 1% of the time it's
right.
wrong.
I thought about that.
That's still no. I don't think it's right to do that.
Yeah, like I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Look, don't get me wrong. People that deserve to die, they deserve to die. People that deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people in the system. Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
Shit can get fucked up, and then someone that not meant to die dies, and that's fine.
That's why you should probably just keep it to put him in jail with general pop, and then the general population of the jail
Beat
will
the
kill him.
fuck
Yeah,
out of him.
exactly. Oh, I just think that also if you rape a child or like hurt a child like that,
Yeah.
a minimum 5 years of getting your butt fucked by like the biggest cock
but-
in the jail. No, I'm being dead serious. Like,
but you
every
know how we
fucking
talk
day
about that, like
you're
rape.
getting rammed like in your butt.
What about the woman who claimed false rape against men and then they lose their lives?
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's
like the
fucked.
Sean Taylor from
Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
You-
Oh, is
college.
it Sean Taylor?
No, that was the guy that died.
Yeah, but
of the
you know who
hood.
I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, the
He
NFL
played at Baylor,
linebacker.
yeah, he-
That's
yeah.
life
Who was
in
going?
jail. I don't
Who was
think
going? He was
Yeah.
a college prospect. Was going to make league. You know, came from the hood.
Yeah.
Obviously struggled. Was now going to be able to provide for his fucking family. And this fucking college girl claims rape.
Yeah.
And he's in jail for 15 years. Loses his career.
Yeah.
Loses on all the earnings that he could have made and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And only then 15 years later they find out that it was
Okay.
that she
Yeah.
claimed false rape.
What are you saying? Either killer or die in social. Killer or what? What are you saying? They deserve to die.
Put her in isolation for the rest of her life.
And what are you saying, Shane?
Just
no,
put him in
I
jail.
just wanted to talk about how the fact that nothing happens to him, like in
Did
today's
anything happen to that chick?
No, like
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Like nothing.
I can't remember.
Happens
Rubbish.
to him, and like why?
Well,
like
that's wrong.
all the resources that have gone to putting that man in jail, the court cases, the time, and all that. Like this man's life is over.
Yeah, he lost
Like,
10,
he
15
gets out.
years. The
Yes,
prime years
yeah,
of his
yeah.
life.
Yes,
And he
he
might
gets
consider
out.
suicide. So
Like,
that's
you know what I
definitely-
mean?
That's a high chance. She's caused the death. You know what I mean?
And yeah, this is where it gets so fucking like hard because like it's the whole point of like we don't want to victim blame, like in that sense of like where because like one person can ruin it for everyone. Like one false accusation and then that girl gets done for a false like accusation can actually affect someone who's actually been raped.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
I
Yep,
wish
yep.
it was just as easy as, hey, don't rape.
Yep.
Like, you know?
Yep.
But it's and that's the really tough one that I always think about. I'm like, fuck, like what do you do?
Yep.
Like that's like a tough, I think like there's so much that can happen from the false accusations to people that also do actually get raped. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's like a never-ending line of consequences no matter what. Like any normal person shouldn't be saying like, okay, this person raped me even though when it's false, right? But then like there's situations where like we subconsciously, and I know I've done this before and I shouldn't have, but it's just like when someone comes out, it's like, well, did you really? Because I remember like, you know, a story
Yeah,
from-
any
you know
like
what I mean?
sports star,
Yeah,
you
and
always
it's just
like, you always
fuck,
like the
like-
Jared Hayne one.
Yeah, yeah.
That one looks like he did something real
Yeah,
bad to it
yeah,
to
yeah.
that girl. But then when you first hear the story, you're like, oh, it's probably another
false
girl.
accusation.
Yeah, false accusation trying to get some money.
Yeah.
Because you just know, oh, this Jared Hayne has money.
Yeah.
But from the evidence now, it's like,
Yeah,
that, I
and
wouldn't.
this is where it's like it's such a fucking fine line, and this is where I think it's fucking like important for guys our age. Like I think it's sort of instilled fear in me, and like look, it, obviously for women out there, like it's hard because it's like, you know, you should be allowed to wear what you want, except my missus, and like, you know, you should be able to feel safe walking at night. But it's like I'm also scared as well in regards to like, let's say, you know, one night with like just a girl you met at the club, like you don't know the next morning,
Yeah,
like if
what
she
she's
wakes
gonna-
up,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it's so hard because it's like it's always in the back of my mind. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, is this, you know, consensual? And this is obviously after the fact because during it, fuck it.
It's like you got to get on recorder
yeah,
first.
yeah, it's like, you know, like
There's a show.
Sign the contract.
there's
no,
a,
Jason Derulo gets girls to sign
yeah,
contracts.
there's a. Oh, I got something about Jason Derulo. But there's a show called Upload or something, and they both. I think they recorded on their phones or something.
Yeah.
Well, them fucking.
No, yeah, well, it's. Oh, I think it's. So they hook up through a Tinder app, right? But on the app, if they're about to have sex, they have to like consent on the app that they're
What a
about to have
smart man.
sex.
That's a smart man right there.
Yeah.
Just making sluts left
Let's
and
give
right.
him applause. Good stuff.
Wait, but this is a TV show. It's not in real life.
Well, fucking Mailei, create the app. I fucking want to use it.
Oh, and so Jason Derulo, right? Who's his girlfriend? Is
You got a girlfriend?
Julia Gillard.
Hey.
but I think
Hey!
so.
What's the one from New Zealand?
Lachlan was talking.
Yeah, where you going? His girlfriend was apparently like a high-end escort or something at some point in her life. So like, there's this dude out in LA who just has celebrity clients, and so that it's like top-end girls.
Jenna Frooms. That's her name.
Oh, maybe.
Jenna Frooms.
Wait, what does she look like? Maybe I'm got the wrong
Let me get it
chick.
up.
She looks like.
My asshole.
Oh no, okay, no, it's not her. It's not
Okay.
her. No. It's
Sorry,
someone.
Jenna Frooms.
Yeah.
You're not an escort.
No, it's not
You're a
her.
bitch. I'm getting.
Oh no, she's a model.
Yeah.
I'm all real all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was a girl who,
Like he
if you
used to know?
Google it, you'll
Girlfriend escort.
yeah. But I think the girl also was with Justin Bieber at a certain point, and then that's how she got massive.
Selena
because-
Gomez.
Yeah.
Not
And
massive.
because
Hardcore gym.
No, bro. Yeah.
but yeah, it's just like this whole world of high-end escorts that, like, imagine how much they get paid.
Oh, that'd be fucking.
Fucking
loaded.
more than $5.
You reckon?
Yes.
550.
How much do you reckon? Those high-end.
High-end Bruh,
Couple
like
grand.
I would say in the double digit
So,
grands.
yeah, I reckon like your entry level high end escorts like 10, 15 a night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What makes them
but,
high
like,
level though?
They just
Hey?
prep themselves immaculate.
I think it'd probably be like
like the whole waking day is just them prepping.
Yeah, and I think they're only available to like the top dogs, like the rich people. Like,
Yeah.
and it's only
Yeah.
So they're very good at marketing.
yeah, probably. And
It's
they're
probably
very
like
good at
they're
podcasts.
probably like the fucking double tornado twister glizzy. Like, you know, they're probably that's
Special
what they-
talents.
Yeah, special
They're
talent.
making the orange juice.
You see those videos.
Show me what that tongue do, girl.
You see those videos when the girl runs from across the room to jump on it. Yeah, these ones just land perfectly stick right on.
Yeah. So
what
not
videos? What videos you watching?
not the Dennis Rodman
What's that?
experience.
The one
that
that Big
Jamboree?
Sex
What's
sends in the WhatsApp chat.
No, wrong
Come on. Shout out Big Sex, we miss you, bro.
one. Miss you, big sex. Please come back.
Let's talk about Jane for a second.
Okay, what do you want to bring up?
How ugly is he? My God.
Hey, he's big sex, man.
Yeah, he's Big Sex.
All right, is he
Big
actually,
Sex, eh?
is he actually big?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's just,
Whoa.
I decline to comment on this matter.
The fuck? Is J-Dog big or not? Shane.
I think he's big. Yeah. He's 6'3", broad shoulders,
Yes.
coming out of Bexley, New South Wales.
Yes.
You know what they used to call him back in the days, bro?
Back in the day. Do you?
Well,
only
right.
the OGs. Oh, come on, you guys remember the name? You guys don't remember the name?
no,
Shoulders, bruh.
no.
Sup, shoulders, bruh. Chest, bruh. Nah, he's a faggot. Have you met Shoulders, bruh?
No, that sounds gay.
Well, that's what they used to call him,
Yeah, we
right?
used to call him
Shoulders, bruh.
Yeah.
Just call him
Sup, shoulders, bruh. But now he's Big Sex.
Would you date an escort, maybe?
Dating an escort?
Yeah, date.
No.
No
Like,
chance.
but she's retired.
Bro, he doesn't even talk to girls now. You think he's gonna be able to date an escort?
What? What are you dating for? To have a family?
No, not to have a family, but it's just like, you know how you just
Fun
want to
time.
have like
For a fun
fun for
time?
like 6 to 9 months.
So your question is, would you fuck an escort?
Yeah,
For
but
free?
yeah, like for free. Like, but like you don't, obviously, you don't pay for it. But like, you know, you get that cuddle and shit after too.
Oh, cuddle. No.
No. Would you date an escort?
No way.
I would. Like, if it was just for fun, and like you wouldn't like, it's
Yeah.
just like
Don't
When
call it
you
dating.
put in that context,
like just to find like someone that you guaranteed like you're gonna.
yeah, alright.
Just
If you're
find-
dating an escort, you're definitely cheating as well at the same time.
Why?
Because
No,
you,
but
you gonna trust this girl to fucking
No,
not
but
cheat?
no,
She's
but
not
oh,
working. Like,
okay.
she's not working.
Oh,
in
I
that
thought you
role
were saying
anymore.
she was. She
No,
would be
she
working.
just had a hiatus. Like she got made
Yeah,
redundant.
so she's
or something.
retired.
No, she got made
she's old and
redundant.
used.
She's
Nah.
just in between jobs at the moment.
So
in between jobs.
she's old and...
She's looking for an apprenticeship, bro.
Yeah, she's getting to a different field, man. She's
Oh,
gonna
then
become
yeah, I'll
like
date her then.
anti-vaxxer blogger.
Oh, it's just
For 1
like,
week.
You know, she's not in a slut anymore. Then yeah, all right. Let's go play some Monopoly. would you date one?
Nah, I don't think I could. No.
Why?
Too jealous?
No,
Like, would you be too-
fuck that, bro. I don't date
Yeah.
an escort.
But that's a
How can you trust them? Fuck that. Get out of here.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't. I
Trust
wouldn't.
issue.
Yeah, trust
Yeah, I
issue.
got trust.
Would you date one a lot? Escort?
Yeah.
Did you say no?
I'd say yeah, but like I wouldn't probably have a family with
Wait,
her because she doesn't want one.
Oh, it depends. Yeah, your goals. So you're just trying to fuck. That's it.
Not trying to fuck. It's just a guaranteed
So
like.
you're taking the dinner. You're cuddling. you're talking
yeah,
about the
that,
sports.
but like she's just
She's coming to watch the Dragons game at Cogger Oval.
Yeah, she's just a good person.
VIP box.
She doesn't support para. Like, you know what I mean?
and she's still working.
She remembers Mark Gasnier's heyday.
Yeah, he's like, Matt Cooper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Nah. Lame.
Her favourite player back in the day was Dean Young.
Nah.
Remembers the... Nah?
Mark Riddell. That's Mark Riddell, bro.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad. Shout out to Mark Riddell.
Yeah, Piggy. Good old Piggy. No, but like, what would be your reason? Like, so it wouldn't be like I don't trust her.
Yeah,
kind of thing?
exactly. 100%.
But
Fuck
would
that.
you be friends with benefits with an escort?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have
Yeah,
to pay.
yeah.
No. Would you marry one?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wouldn't date one. Yeah. I'd marry.
skip
I'd
that
marry.
part. I'll
Yeah.
skip that part.
Straight to marriage.
Yeah.
Straight to marriage. But
Yeah.
fuck, imagine like making 10, 15K like in one night.
Yeah.
Straight
Bro,
cash.
if
Become a
I could,
gigolo.
I
Straight
would.
cash, bro. Straight
Yeah,
cash.
if I
Become a
could,
gigolo.
Straight cash.
I would.
My
bro.
dick's too small, can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, spewing.
Yeah.
Wish I was black.
I didn't have surgery.
Yeah, like if I could be a male stripper, Like, I would do
You
that.
can be anything you want in this world.
Nah, mate, nah, not when you don't have a six pack. You can't be a male stripper.
There's always a market, I reckon.
Yeah, it's probably very
Very
niche.
niche.
Very, very niche.
Yeah, very niche.
Well, you just got to find that market. Like,
Yeah, okay.
You need to
Ah,
go
hit-
and
hit-
search
hit-
it.
hit- Mailei.
Hit up the Off the Cuff podcast. You want a stripper?
No, fuck that. Because I have to see the DM first.
Exactly. You just let me know the prospects. Probably going to get 0.
No, don't say that.
It's a
No,
niche
you're
one.
worth young
No.
king.
So you're just dating escort
He's
purely
not
for
me.
fucking reasons.
I'm dating an escort
Purely for fucking-
Not
But
right now,
you- if she-
metaphorically. No, I mean, hypothetically.
We'll cut that up and just make you look guilty. But so purely for fucking reasons.
But then look, if you got to the stage where you will date, you wouldn't need to date in order to fuck. That means she already wants to fuck you, right?
What?
Oh, yeah.
So if it got to the point
Slow
where
it
you,
down for me.
if you got to the point
Yeah.
where you would start dating, that means you're
Define
probably
dating. Like, I'm being serious.
seeing each other.
Put it in context.
Okay,
like, if
so
I
what's
was-
your for me? Definition of dating is you're seeing someone and they're going to be in
and
a
it's
relationship,
just-
boyfriend,
it's just
girlfriend.
that person I'm seeing. I'm not seeing anyone else.
That's dating, right?
To me, yes.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Is it official?
What
Is
do
it
you-
Facebook official?
Is it Instagram official?
Instagram, no
it's-
one's
No,
puts it
the
up on
it's-
a joint
it's-
page.
Like,
Yeah.
are you saying dating?
It's-
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
It's my type of official is you won't see me on the feed, but you'll see me on the Instagram story.
That's
Like, yeah.
official.
Okay, yeah, go.
I'm fucking lost right now. I've no
Okay,
idea
no,
what's
keep
going
on
on.
going. Keep on going. Like, ask what you're gonna ask.
So dating.
Yeah.
If you're dating a hooker,
High-end escort, bro. Get it right.
Wait,
She's a
Jake
fucking
Friend,
hooker.
Jake Friend, are we?
they're Harry Grant, baby goat. Is it a baby goat? Fuck, I forgot where I'm at, man. You're dating
Yeah, I'm
a
dating a
high-end
high-end escort.
escort.
Yeah.
Technically, is that boyfriend girlfriend then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dating, yes.
Like, yeah,
But
we're
if you're
seeing her.
if you're going to that point, aren't you already fucking prior?
Huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to be.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to be dating to be fucking.
And that's what I mean. Exactly. Like, what if, like, bro, sometimes I want to go just grab a feed with a girl. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes I just
yeah.
want to, like, watch a movie, mix the Maltesers with popcorn, and, like, you know, have a good time.
Yeah.
Like,
Maltesers
that's-
and popcorn.
Yeah, that's actually goated.
Yeah, Maltesers popcorn. Yeah.
But,
shout
like,
out.
yeah, like, so I guess that, yeah. And you know what? Fuck that. I probably wouldn't do it myself, but if anyone married a high-end escort, good on them.
Yeah,
Bro, they
I
make
wish
them
to their
bank.
own. Good
Yeah,
on them. I don't give a
exactly.
fuck what anyone else
yeah,
does.
I don't care what she does. If I
Yeah.
can be a stay-at-home dad,
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
marry
fucking
her.
clean like 3-4 hours a week.
If I don't gotta go work on a construction site anymore,
Yeah,
I'm Gucci, bro.
If like all we have to do is make podcasts, like,
Yeah.
Nah, playing COD. I can't help you out in the kitchen. Back off.
and plus she works at night anyway, and we want to hang out with you boys at night.
Daytime is Mrs. Time,
yeah,
eh?
exactly.
All the boys are sleeping now. It's all good.
What if this is a big one that's happened on YouTube and all this, that, and the other? What if your friend has OnlyFans?
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You wouldn't care, Lachlan?
If she had an OnlyFans, no.
Justin?
Yeah, no.
Justin?
Bro, I'd encourage it. Bro, I'd be like, bro, sell those feet pics.
Yeah.
Sell them dirty
Yeah.
socks.
Yeah.
Sell whatever you can.
Yeah, well, what if her OnlyFans is her fucking shoving dildos up her ass in her vagina?
If it's not someone else's penis,
Yeah.
then I don't care.
As long as it's a dildo,
Yeah, do whatever
but
you
it's
want.
not like it's not one of those like Megatron vibrators.
Sorry, boys,
Like-
but I'll have to go with.
Why?
Nah,
Boring
fuck that.
bloke.
Why?
No, but
What's your,
My values are different, Shane.
what's your
not-
goal with this girl? Are you going to marry her and make kids, or you just, what? What's the...
look,
Yeah, okay, we'll say I wouldn't care if the chick I end up marrying had an OnlyFans.
in the past before you,
Either or. Like even with we're together and then she's like, oh, I want to start an OnlyFans. I'll be like, okay.
fuck, I wish I could be mature like that.
And then...
Just being straight honest, like you can have like not you can like because you can do whatever the fuck you want, but if they had an OnlyFans while like I was dating him, I'd be like, all right, cool. Like I don't, as long as you're not fucking another dude, like for the OnlyFans and in general. But if it was like one before, I don't think I'm mature enough yet to accept that. Like I don't like the fact that my girlfriend now has like even looked at another man because I'm insecure as fuck. Like you know what I mean? And that's just me and my insecurities. And that I deal with by myself.
Yeah.
And he's very unhealthy.
you'd
But,
still-
But you know what, Shane? I commend you for admitting that.
yeah, no, fuck that. Like, I cry.
Lachlan,
Yeah, well, go cry, you fucking.
Lachlan, you still would be with that chick.
Yeah.
Even if you knew Justin, Shane, me, Jane, all jacked
Oh,
off to her.
no.
Lachlan
Not
can be
if,
with whoever he wants, bro. I don't give a fuck.
like, not if she's been with like you boys. I
oh,
would
you're
say no.
talking about.
No,
I thought you meant like if we weren't
What if
agreeing.
you like had watched her stuff?
If we
Yeah,
saw a
we all
mood,
jacked
Oh, I
off.
wouldn't care.
if we saw a mood,
Bro,
in a
you're
taco bean,
if we're married, right? You're supporting you're supporting my income.
I kind of see the side he's coming from, because for me it was like everybody can look and think what they want, but I think that I'm the only one that's going to be able to do
Yeah.
do the things that they imagine with her, but still not out on
Hey,
OnlyFans.
but like I remember when I popped up to you once, like a little while back, and
Yep.
I asked you that,
Yep.
and you gave me that exact same advice. It's
Yep.
like you know, but it's you at the end of the day.
Yep.
You know, if I train every day and like eat like clean food and like do stuff for myself, I can have that outlook. But I don't do that majority of
But
the time.
let's-
So I have the complete opposite outlook.
Let's be real. How many times are you walking around and you see a hot girl and you think, "Fuck, she's hot." That's gonna happen with your missus in the future. Every other guy's gonna see her and say, like,
Yeah,
"Fuck,
but
I want-"
everyone,
Yeah.
if you got a good looking missus,
Yeah,
everyone's
that's-
thinking that anyway.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like,
okay.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like everyone, guys are always gonna look at your hot girlfriend and have sexual thoughts, but at the end of the day, you're the only one that can do that sexual stuff with her.
And mainly, like, to me, like, from my personal experience, like, when you really think about it, there's so much shit like that truly matters, like that shit doesn't. And that's where I think like Lachlan sort of has that perspective where it's like there's more important shit, if correct me if I'm wrong, but like there's more important shit that you want to focus on or do that like you're not really gonna bother
Yeah.
yourself and fuck it, like do whatever, like make your cash.
Yeah.
It's your taco bean, it's your,
Exactly.
you know, shish kebab, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, like they're entitled to
I
whatever
get
they
you.
want.
Like I'm in that middle where it's just like I can say all this shit now and be like, yeah, fucking supportive. But like, if I was to get in that situation, I don't think I would be man enough like to accept that because of my insecurities. Like that's why, like whenever like he brings like, because I've asked like Lachlan ages ago about it.
Yeah.
Like when he had that like outlook, I was like, fuck, I wish I had that outlook. Fuck, like that's what like a, you know, that's like a pretty good way to look at it. But with that being said, like other men have different values. Like they want a conservative type of girl or a conservative family. Like
Yeah,
each
yeah.
their own. Like you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
and at the end
Like
of the day,
I understand completely if a Christian guy
Yeah, yeah.
doesn't want, like that's fine. Like
Yeah.
you want because
That's what you're brought up on.
yeah, you always want, because when you're in a relationship, you're like, if you're finding someone you want to marry, you want to create a partnership. So I think your moral values have to be in the same sort
Similar.
of
Yeah,
grounds. And if one of you's one extreme and the other one's a different extreme, then it's never going to work.
yeah, because all the successful relationships are not just like you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, or wife, husband. Like it's just friends as well. Like you all have to have similar values. You have to have more similar values in a relationship. But like us, like we all have very similar values, not all the same.
Yep.
But like it's
Yeah.
not like completely far apart.
Yeah,
Like, you know
like
what I
we,
mean?
we all like league,
Yeah,
but we
exactly.
like different teams.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like, that's
you know
the
what I
thing.
mean? But it's like the basis and the foundation
Yeah.
is the same. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Simple way to put it.
Yeah.
Eh? Damn,
Yeah,
bro,
fucking
we're
rugby
fucking
league.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess your choice. That's you. No worries.
All right. So what's your opinion on this then?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't date a girl that has OnlyFans, or if I had a girlfriend and she wants to have OnlyFans, I would say, no, I don't like that. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd agree.
Yeah, and you know what? That's not even you being controlling. That's just you being, hey, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you don't
And if
agree
she
with that.
decides
Fuck
to do
off.
it, then all right, that's it. You know.
See you later.
Relationship done.
But
See you
didn't
later.
you tell me a couple weeks ago? Put it this way now. You find out she's pregnant. You said you'd always make her work because you're gonna have a child.
Oh, yeah,
But she
she's
wants to
got
have.
OnlyFans.
She's gonna,
She works at OnlyFans.
she wants. To,
She's got a kid and she wants OnlyFans. You fucking. Look.
you said you'd find a way to make it work. But now you got a kid on the. Let's say you've had the kid. She wants to do OnlyFans. Are you gonna make her work for the kid, or are you gonna say, "See you later"?
No, I'll make it work for the kid, but I'll tell her, if that's what you want to do, okay, yeah, do what you want to do, but the kid stays with me if she wants to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to let my kids hunt. Bro, she's going to be in the next room, shoving a fucking dildo up her ass, and the baby's going to be crying in the next room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't sit right with me. So
What if the
fuck
baby's like just sleeping?
that. Even that, you know what I mean? I wouldn't sit right with
Dildo in one hand, baby on the other hand, sucking the titty.
Nah, I wouldn't be A-okay with that. fuck is going on?
Yeah, can you stop moving
Yeah.
in your
I
mind?
wouldn't
Bring
be,
that mic closer as well, please.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't agree to that. Is
Pause for a bit just so you can cut this out.
Yeah,
that better?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So she has a kid, and then she wants OnlyFans, or she had OnlyFans and then she had a kid. Because I wouldn't date anyone with OnlyFans.
Okay.
After,
Yeah, like
after you
let's say
dated
like
her,
you
then
guys are together and then she's
3 years, you're about to
Yeah.
propose.
Okay,
love
wait,
of
wait,
your
wait.
life.
Let's say more relevant, right?
Yeah.
Say she had a job, you guys had a kid. You're about to lose the house because coronavirus has hit. She's lost her job because of the virus, and now the only way she's making money and you guys are keeping the house is by making an OnlyFans.
Yeah, nah.
Ooh.
No.
I'll buy a house, huh? See you later.
Jobkeeper.
Yeah, no, I honestly I agree with Mailei. I don't think I could date a girl that wants to get on OnlyFans.
Yeah, different
because
values.
the values are completely way off.
I can't get over that.
Yeah,
I can't
same.
get over that.
Same.
I think for me it's like I'm not at that level of Lachlan yet, but it's like, you know what, sell feet pics, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Bro, I would
feet
be,
pics, yeah.
I'd be
Feet pics
like
like
a
that.
But look,
pimp for
man,
that.
You would
nothing
like
wrong
Yeah.
with look.
I'd
At
be
the
out
end
on
of
the
the
street
day,
corner like, hey, you want some feet pics? You want some feet pics?
yeah,
but
sign here.
but what I want people, I want people to know it's her body, her choice.
Yeah,
I'm not
at
telling
the end of the
her.
day, you can do what the fuck you
But
want.
I won't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just my values, and that's what I'd
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you want to fucking go to OnlyFans, go for it. There's nothing like good on ya. I wish
Yeah.
you all the best. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's my values,
Yeah.
and then I'll just like enforce it on her.
You motherfucker.
Nah, look, whatever.
But if any girls want to plug their OnlyFans, we can do that for
If
them, by
any
the
girl
way.
has an OnlyFans that wants to jump on and debate this discussion, you're more than
Ooh,
welcome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the OnlyFans girls.
Hey, can we
Sponsor us.
start? All right, guys, that's the end of another Off the Cuff episode. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, go follow our Instagram for the latest updates. It's offthecuff_podcast. And we appreciate all the support that you can give us. Thank you.